Anu, the king of all gods, wanted to help the people of Uruk. He spoke to Ururu, the goddess of creation.
Please create another person like Gilgamesh, who is as strong and brave and wild, and let them find each other on the earth.
Ururu, the goddess who had made human beings from earth, saw in her mind what she needed to do. Like a skillful baker, she wet her fingers and scooped the best clay from the earth. She kneaded and then shaped the clay into a male figure, to whom she gave a body as strong as Gilgamesh's and a mind as brave. She named him Enkidu, and then threw him into the wilderness as an orphan. Thus started Enkidu's life. Like a wild animal, he had long hair that covered his naked body. He roamed the grassland and shared waterholes with gazelles. He did not know there were other people who lived in cities, people who wore clothes and ate cooked foods. One day, a hunter saw Enkidu by a waterhole and was scared by his appearance. Over the following days, the hunter saw Enkidu again and went home to his father.
"A wild creature," the hunter said to his father. "A man who is stronger than any man I have seen. He fills in the pits that I dig and untangles animals from my traps. What do I do? He's too strong for me to fight, but without the animals I cannot make a living."
The hunter's father said,
"I've heard that Gilgamesh, the king of Uruk, is the strongest man in the world. Why don't you go to Gilgamesh and report your discovery to him? Tell him you have found a man as strong as he is. See if he can do something to help you."
So the hunter made the journey to Uruk and told Gilgamesh about the wild man who roamed the grassland with the animals. Gilgamesh told the hunter about Ishtar, the goddess of love and birth, and about the group of priestesses who lived in Ishtar's temple and devoted their lives to her. Among them was a woman named Shamhat, who would be the perfect person to help the hunter tame the wild man. The hunter and Shamhat set out for the wilderness, and for 3 days they waited by the waterhole for Enkidu. On the morning of the 3rd day, a wild man appeared with gazelles. When Shamhat saw the man, she could not help admiring his strong muscles and his fierce eyes. Now, remember, Enkidu had lived only in the wilderness and had thought himself a member of the animal kingdom. When he looked at Shamhat, he did not see a woman, but a strange and beautiful creature sitting on the grass, and he was startled. He approached the creature cautiously and sniffed, but she seemed harmless and was tender and gentle with him, so he knew he was not in any danger. When the gazelles finished drinking and roamed away, Enkidu did not follow them. He stayed with Shamhat, and they walked around hand in hand and kissed as lovers do. At the end of the 7th day, Enkidu remembered his animal companions and went to the waterhole. To his surprise, the gazelles looked at him with alarm and ran away from him. Enkidu tried to catch up with his friends, but he could no longer run like a wild animal. Enkidu looked back at Shamhat, who was waiting for him like a lover. He looked at the escaping animals, who no longer trusted him. And at that moment, he felt something strange happen. His mind became bigger and clearer than it had ever been before. He knew then that he was not an animal, but a human being. Enkidu sat down at Shamhat's feet. When she spoke, he realized, without surprise, but with joy,